gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for anybody who ever doubted you. They gotta pay up, gotta pay up. Put it down for 'em. Still with your day one, still can't forget where you came from. Where you came from, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up, boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down, sir. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You made the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Came a long way from underpaid. Took the long way to make 'em wait. Cookie summer in a hurricane. Flipping work, dishing plates. Oh, they can't wait to say I changed on
Fossum, Casey.
Whole team smoking loud now. Oh, I can't wait to put the blinds on the side. Both hands on the wheel now. Working like I'm still broke. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word for you here when it's time to be on? Will you put it down? I put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. Put it down for 'em. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up. I put it down for 'em. Put it down for 'em. Put it down. Look at the people gather round when you finally came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. You make the city so proud of you. Boy, you came up. Boy, you came up, put it down for 'em. Oh, from a sign to a dream, from a dream to the real life. Oh, what's your word for here when it's time to be on? Will you put it down for 'em? Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, ooh, girl. The way that I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, ooh, girl. The way that I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it.
I woke up on the right side of the bed, cooler than the other side of the pillow, yeah. Act a fool cause there's nothing to prove because the proof is in the pudding, do tell. You hell, two worlds collide, make tell, make why, create a family all by choice. And when you're mad at me, I lower my voice, grab my keys, iceberg slim, put you on freeze, walk off like a grab my put it in the wind, I'ma blow till you simmer down, get her done. Too much fun to be had instead of arguing, hun, I'd rather be up in them, nah, I'm just playing but I'm serious, ma.
Ring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go. Plenty fish out in the sea, but I keep throwing you the line. Gonna do it for me, baby. Do it, baby. One more time.
Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me, I'll do what I'm doing to you, ooh, girl. The way that I do it should be. You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Baby, if you keep doing what you're doing to me,
action on need. You can catch us in our sunset years. We be swinging on the porch, or better yet, I'm in the and baby girl gon' push the Porsche. We don't do this for no IG. It's to the dirt with no divorce. Stay the course. Big mama taught me to put that work in, but no days off. G, you can't force it. Be organic. Sit back and sow the seeds you planted. That.
Bring around the rosy, got a pocket full of dough. Buy you anything and take you anywhere you wanna go.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. This pitching prospect takes the mound for his evaluation and gets some last-minute words of encouragement from the session catcher. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance, who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
Why you hating like that? You bought her come back, huh? She come and play with y'all, huh? I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught the flow like a cardigan sweater, call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, won't say that, now, won't say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be much, these copy too much. These cardio crazy, chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen, got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying. Yeah.
Play ball. Ow.
Now to the plate, Johnny Story. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the West Prospects.
Popped up Crump in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, no outs here.
Fossum isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup. Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in, Tom Cobb. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh and 1, here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0 and 2 now. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. At the plate, Rocky Gardner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Rocky.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Florida's Baseball City. The East Stars lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Matt Burke, and they'll need him to get something going here. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Ball one.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. Nibble in this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And there's your first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael McClure.
The designated hitter.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
McClure.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So coming to the plate, David Lee.
Batting sixth, the first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Lee.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
2 down here.
The next 0-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. The Eastern Prospects lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ramon Ochoa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Lays off 1-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3-0 now. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. This is pulled into right. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, he was cruising there for a while, but he had to give up his first hit eventually. This is actually good because now the scouts will be able to see how he operates out of the stretch. Maybe get a look at his pickoff move. Also, you want to see how a pitcher responds to adversity, and this is the first bit of adversity he's faced all game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hey, nobody.
Fouled away. Ochoa gets his lead at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves
Hey,
full.
strike this guy out. Let's
These
go.
last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
2-2-2.
Kemp will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping up now, Buddy Wyatt. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Popped him up. Espinoza moving to his left. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Johnny Story. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Manny Mota is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 21, Manny Mota.
6-2 the final total today. The East jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Manny Mota takes home the win. Jesse Lawler worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB.
Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, St. Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep on drop a body shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through traffic with my in a purse. In a St. Laurent straight jacket. If I crash, I go berserk. Overseas, I need a visa. Praising in the visa. Try to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like she's a diva. Heard like Peter Piper, pick up, make my millimeter. Chilling on the chain, but the seats is heated. Shotty wanna race like a beaver. Leave it, spent 3 G's on the sneakers, like 3 stripes and a slash. I'm undefeated. I'm chipped on, push button, Kim Jong. Roll through, looking so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Vroom, vroom. Nitro hit the turbo, pull that.
We don't want no. Cop the coupe, drop the roof, pop out the top like I'm a turtle. Oh, then she turn around the door.
Jack De La Cruz, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Play ball. Ow! Ow!
Digging in, James Bayless. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
Central Prospects.
Out
the
in front of
left
it, strike one.
James Bayless.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fossum isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Mason. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one, and it's fouled away. O'Keefe, base runner at first with one out. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second, and this one's in the dirt. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, we got one here.
2-2, here it is. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Rankin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. One run is not going to kill you.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
That's a nice job right there, sitting him down with style. Speaking of which, style points might not be the games.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave one. In now, Alan Mullen. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Mullen.
Here we go, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
That's up.
Now
that's
a swing,
up,
and he
up.
pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1. Standing in, Harold Frazier. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And it misses. 3-1 now.
One down now. One down.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Ross is there. 2 gone. Stepping in, Hideo Ishikawa. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Damon Morales. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And that's taken for strike 1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kemp moving to his left. He's got it one away. Standing in, James Bayless. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bayless.
Popped high in the air. Rosa over to his right, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Justin O'Keefe. He reached on a single in his first try. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
3-1 the count now. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. Manny Mota is ready, and he'll take the...
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Baltimore Orioles select. With the 20th pick, the Tampa Bay Rays select Casey Fossum, a starting pitcher from the East region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over.
Just a Sunday is about to be epic. Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never so.
While being selected is a major milestone, new draft.
I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oatfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. This new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Hey, look, now that I've got your attention, peep game. If he was whack and you came up with some paper, he's still lame. Live by the G code every day. It ain't a game.
I promise you it's different.
So don't compare how you move to the real. It ain't the same.
One time for the West, though. Lame ducks be like, what pond you from? I tell them harder than when monsoons come, and they chase cheese, only dipping when that fondue come, and run that base till they heart go out just like you, son. Hey, look, this for my partners who low-key pitching around, and those that laughed at me when I stayed at my mama house. My pocket's fatter now, my mama see something to brag about, and I spit punches and bunches like I'm Marvin Hagler now. Ooh. Swear it feel marvelous. Remember times my mama barbered us, made us look barbarous. A good part of us that don't startle us. Got the heart of Spartacus. Street tens out like Barnabas. That means with love, difference between us. Fake ball, default, and conceive us. The truth is they ain't different. These sacrilegious folk with you long as your paint dripping. But when you jammed up in traffic, they get the lane switching. Ooh, haters don't feel you till your name mentioned.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Chattanooga Lookouts.
Play ball. He's safe. 3. He's out.
So digging in now, Grady Newsome. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball from offense to defense, pitching. It's all coming together for this group.
Settling in now, Chris Millar with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, here we go.
Strike 2 on the curveball.
Hey,
0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something, but you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Into the box now, Francesco Cabrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swings through it for strike number 2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. So stepping in, Ricky Hernandez. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hernandez.
2-0. The 2-1. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
1 strike.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ricky Hernandez is retired, leading off the bottom of the second. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Rupert. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Greg Holmes. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Time is out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, put him away.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Pete Blanco. He's got 5 base hits and 14 at-bats in the series coming into today. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here comes the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tyler Fiore.
He's set and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Juarez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. Ready for another chance? Grady Newsome, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lowe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Chris Millar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
2 down, runners at first and second. 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is leading off the inning. Francesco Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here down the third baseline.
Cabrera
throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Now in the box, Marco Alfonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Striding into the box, Greg Holmes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, we got nobody, no one
into
down
the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Digging in, Pete Blanco. He singled his last time up.
Pete
In there at the knees, strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we got one out here.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, 2 away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
Straight up.
He can go a little bit. If he was able to keep...
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Into the box now, Tyler Fiore. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Rupert has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready once again, Grady Newsome.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, McGowan. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now, Chris Millar. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 down.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. So they're held in check here this half. Now batting, Francesco Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
McGowan patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So striding forward now, Ricky Hernandez.
Ricky Hernandez.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got the count.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And that's the 2nd out. Striding in, Marco Alfonso.
The 3rd baseman,
Marco. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Aparicio on the grass, and the throw is right there at first. Oh, a fine off-balance play up the middle. Now at the plate, Greg Holmes. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy. Try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Pete Blanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out in front of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go now, let's go.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. At the plate, Felix Juarez, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Brett Chacon will come on in relief as he'll make it.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Montgomery jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Fossum gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that just about does it.
Hold up, let me get up in it now. I'm here to win it now. L-O-G-I-C, I'm feeling free, I'm finna bring it now. If you know the words, take a step back and sing it now. Never thought I'd have to, but I keep the windows tinted now. Like, la-di-da-di, who got the keys to my Audi? Last time I said it went viral, I don't with nobody. And I don't with you, them, her, and him too. Cause don't none of y'all know a thing about what I've been through. And all that superficial you love, I'm just not into. And when it comes to getting deep in this rap I've been to, like the don't push me, I ain't no killer, but you know the rest. You think I caught the Holy Spirit, how I'm feeling blessed. Ain't no contest that all this whack, it just ain't no test. Step and get laid to rest, boy, step and get laid to rest. It ain't no S on my chest, but I'm still, while half of these still running. I learned everything I've attained and they steal from them. Like, from the man, used to call you a hater, you a stand. Ain't nobody built himself a brand like me. I ain't signed a shoe deal cause I'm waiting for Nike to recognize all these youngins wanna be just like me. Got the check for 20 million right now when we might see everybody rocking my kicks, preaching positivity. I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. When I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. When I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up, I get up. Never address me as Robin unless it's by that De Niro. Far from a hero, I ain't never say my. I'm not defined by these clothes and zeros. It don't matter if you got $6 and 6 figures on the creek. Cause in the end, we all 6 feet deep. Meanwhile, I'll be immortalized on a 6 beat. Flashbacks that have visions way back in G-Berg. Every single one of my homies and me work. Nothing had to get about it, make a hit, forget about it. Younger with a dream, but nobody gave about it. 10 years later, pick up the pen, write a hit about it. And back then, I thought I'd be defined by how good I rhyme. Not like these rappers with flows, but look good online. Not made to feel bad for speaking about it on my mind. Or caught a nigga who wish he was. I wish I could face my and smack that at the air. Peaceful as possible. It's highly improbable, it's stoppable, but still. Way too many people feel how I feel. That's on the real, on the real, on the real. I get up when I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. 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 When I'm down, had enough, almost round. I get up, and when I'm beaten to the ground, I get up. I get up. I get up. I get up. Hey yo, said it on my last album, but you wasn't tapping in. Mumble, let's make rap again. Industry don't give a by rapper what's happening. A hype beast. Now who's seeing me? Nobody reports the music. Rap TMC. Nowadays, everyone divided, so I collided with headlines. Preach that. Go ahead, boy, now preach that. Wash my hands in this negativity. Worth in 3 stacks. So fresh, so clean. Who the illest on the scene? Wu-Tang, get the cream. Sinatra gon' reign supreme. Open your mental, get out your feelings like dental. This consequential, lighting a fire to the game. Can you rappers feel the flame? Now this won't be the same. For rap beef, know it's only gonna be one Mufasa. I'm the king, the bling, but just might make you kiss the ring. All these rappers I came up on, I surpassed, I know it's a thing now. Don't try to twist my words and turn that into something. I love hear you spit, drop my lash, the whole wild world applauded it. Game still ain't give me my credit, so I'ma audit it. I'm heartless like Kanye and 08. Yeah, that's where the no ID, now they all know who I be. I'm calling out Jay-Z to jump up on the track with me and smack the whole industry. Show 'em what that real rap. Put your